and then I'll ask. We'll just go from there. It'll give him stuff to work with. When did you know that you didn't want to work for corporate America? Like, when did you know that you wanted to be an entrepreneur or a small business owner?
2000. Probably the first time was in 2003, but the most recent was in 2009. I worked for Starbucks, and it was probably one of my better experiences with corporate America, and it was still fairly horrible. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not. This is not for me. I don't know why people do this, and I can't really encourage people to do it.
In 2003, what was the catalyst there for you?
There was just so much illogic to it. It didn't make any sense.
And in 2009, it was the working for Starbucks, working for an actual corporate job.
Like I said,
you've had corporate jobs in the past.
Yes. Yeah. No. But like I said, Starbucks was probably one of the better corporate experiences I ever had. I have advised many people to go work for Starbucks. If you're going to go work for corporate America, I think Starbucks is a phenomenal place to go. That said, it's still not great.
What was the first step that you took to be able to become an entrepreneur? What was that like for you?
It was learning how to go from having ideas to, as Scott Belsky would say, making ideas happen. Scott Belsky started one of the biggest, this was pre-Discord, but I would call it an art Discord that called Behance, that later became, that was later bought out by Adobe. And I didn't find out for a decade after I read his book, Making Ideas Happen, that he was a good friend of Gary Vee's. Making Ideas Happen is one of the best books I've ever read.
How many businesses have you owned or been a part of in your life?
Probably 7 or 8. I would say out of 8, 3 have been successful and 5 have failed.
How do you feel about the failures that you have dealt with?
Completely necessary. Failure is completely necessary to learn. If you do not fail, in my opinion, you're not in the arena.
What advice would you give to the you in 2003? You would have been, what, 23, 24 at the time? Now you're 42. Go back in time, talk to that Ben. What advice would you give him in the early 2000s? 9/11's just happened. The world's in shambles. You don't know what you're doing. You've got 2 kids.
Stop thinking and take action. Try more things. Make your friends group smaller.